This week has been rich in events for Tottenham, and we collected the main of them, as Bentancur prepare for another tough match against a very strong opponent. Alasdair Gold thinks that Ange Postecoglou's choice to have two goalkeepers on the bench against Aston Villa was a message to Daniel Levy about the urgent need to reinforce the squad in January. Tottenham is currently facing a significant injury crisis, with key players like James Maddison, Mickey Van de Ven, Richarlison, Mane Solomon, Ryan Sessegnon and Ivan Perisic sidelined with medium to long-term injuries. Additionally, Pape Sarr couldn't play against Aston Villa, and Yves Bissouma and Christian Romero were suspended. To add to the challenges, Rodrigo Bentancur had to be subbed off due to an ankle injury after just 32 minutes. Gold believes that the inclusion of Fraser Forster and Brandon Austin on the bench was a clear signal to the team's leadership about the shortage of available players. Sometimes the manager won't make a single change during a game because of the weakness of the option available to him. Sometimes they name two goalkeepers on the bench, and sometimes they don't even select a full set of substitutes. According to Football Insider, Tottenham Hotspur are ready to accelerate a move to land Ange Postecoglou's dream signing, Samuel Iling-Junior. Juventus would be willing to sell Tottenham target Samuel Iling-Junior for £17 million in January, and many outlets have been picking up on this news ever since. Juventus would reportedly be open to cashing in on an England under-21 international in January, since his contract only runs until 2025. The player wants to leave the Italian club in search of regular playing time. Journalist Tom Barkley thinks that 25-year-old Lloyd Kelly is a more realistic transfer target for Tottenham than Crystal Palace centre-back Mark Gay. Tottenham are set to reignite their interest in Kelly after missing out on the centre-back in the summer. The likes of Liverpool and Arsenal are also said to be eyeing a move for the 25-year-old. Tottenham Hotspur have learned which matches Uruguayan midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur may miss out on after his latest injury. After undergoing scans on his injured ankle, it was first relayed by journalist Sammy Mogbel on X that the Uruguayan midfielder was expected to miss out on at least 2.5 months of action with his latest injury. A report from Football London later added that Bentancur had torn the ligament on his ankle and that he would be out until at least February at the earliest. Bentancur had just returned a few weeks ago after recovering from an ACL injury that he suffered against Leicester City back in February. Just as he was finding his way back, this latest setback must be devastating for the player. 90 Minutes have claimed that Ashley Phillips was expected to be handed an opportunity by Ange Postecoglou before picking up an injury during last week's international break. Phillips has impressed Postecoglou and the rest of the coaching staff since arriving from Blackburn Rovers in the summer. In fact, it is asserted that the teenager was expected to be given a chance to prove his worth over the coming weeks. Jermaine Janus has said that while Ange Postecoglou's commitment to attacking football is admirable, the Australian is being naive by not tweaking the system when he has so many of his key players missing. Yes, this is the type of football the fans want to see, and he is trying to create the right culture at the club. But if Spurs stick with the same approach when they face Manchester City at Etihad Stadium next weekend, then they're asking for trouble.